And it's played forward. Shapes to shoot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Busquets gets it away. De Paul. Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's really well manoeuvred. Lovely feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Looking for a decent ball in. Goes for a shot! Jordi Alba. Back into the middle. Aim forwards. De Paul. Messi. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. He's beaten the last man. Flings it across. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Moved on forwards. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Very nicely done. That's an excellent interception. Busquets spread out to the left. Luis Suarez. Jordi Alba. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Plays it through. Lovely great chance! And that's aimed into the middle. And it's Messi. And the counter is on. De Paul. Busquets. Busquets played out to the left flank. And here's Suarez. Out to the left it goes. Plenty waiting in the middle. Busquets. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's played forward. Nice physical challenge. Busquets, forwards and with intent. He can run onto that. Messi. And that's out of reach. He's onto it in a flash. And he's onside. Defending of the desperate variety. Now then, the ball's come loose. Hit into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Moved on forwards. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Luis Suarez. That has been knocked clear. Now it's Messi. Clears it away. Cleared away. Tries to dink it through. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's found the way through. Jordi Alba chooses to go cross-field. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Oh, good spread. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he thumps it clear. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. That's a nicely shaped ball. Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's hoisted clear. It's a throw-in. Cross goes in there. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That is good strength. Muscular approach does pay off here. Jordi Alba. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, Red, nice interception. That's really well manoeuvred. There's the shot! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
De Paul. Messi. Deflected behind for a corner kick. They've played it short. It's a good-looking delivery. That has been knocked clear. Played down the flank. Played back in. And he's heaved it away. Back into the middle. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. What a throw in. Oh, a delicate chip through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gets into some space, and that has sent him sprawling. Busquets. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. And reclaimed it in a trice. Up towards the front line. Busquets. Aim forwards. And the shot! Jordi Alba gets it clear.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And a chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Moved on forwards. Jordi Alba. And it's Jordi Alba. Played into the middle, and it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Aim forwards, and it's played forward. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. De Paul. Over to the left, Jordi Alba. Nice physical challenge. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, nice touch. A chance to play it in. Cross in. That has been knocked clear. Messi. Luis Suarez. De Paul. De Paul. Oh, look at the space here. And it's Messi. Great ball if he can get there. It's run loose here. Busquets. Jordi Alba. Busquets. And we hit half-time. Decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How would you review the first half?
Yeah, they've probed away steadily and would appear to have found a weak link down their right-hand side.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we are back on the way. So neither side has yet broken through. De Paul. Can he latch on to this? That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Busquets is short. Turns and goes back. He's got to be it. Shot a goal! That's really well manoeuvred. Driven forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. De Paul. Messi. De Paul. Busquets. And here's Suarez. I think it's Luis Suarez! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Good take, and the shot! This is good, that's a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Messi! Oh, this looks sharp.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Messi. Might be dangerous. He's had a shot! Busquets. Busquets shifted upfield. Luis Suarez. Suarez played out to the left flank. Aim forwards. He's shifting through the gears here. De Paul. And it's Luis Suarez. Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Busquets. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. That's good play. It's a good shoot! Taken with style. And that is the goal we've all been yearning for.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So we have our breakthrough.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
And it's been taken short. And it's played forward. Luis Suarez. Messi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And again, to Paul! Really well taken goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. So what's your view on that goal then?
Yeah, anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
The ball is being harried and hassled.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Real chance! He's got away with one there. Jordi Alba. And it's Jordi Alba. Oh, that's neat. And he shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cleared away. And here's Messi. And Messi! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's really well manoeuvred. That'll be a throw-in. That's a good run he's making there. Now here's the delivery. Crossed it again. That is good defending. It's been repelled. It's gone out for a throw-in. Tries a shot! And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
The pull on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now. Out towards the flank. That's tidy. Time to deliver. Nice control. And here's the chance to counter. Wins the duel this time. Aim forwards. Oh, play through for the wide man. The referee's had a good look and given a corner. Up he goes! In he goes again! It's in! Just 1 goal in it now! Game on! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference.
Chance for a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Played out to the right. De Paul. And that's a throw-in. Here comes another cross. That has been knocked clear. Moved on forwards. Calmly anticipates. And it's Messi. And here's Messi. Messi looking to run onto it. Oh, that's nice. Busquets.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, easy pickings there. De Paul. Played back in. Showing good feet. Lofted upfield. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Proves too strong.
Keep calm and carry on. That's...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that could cost them.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
And here's Messi. De Paul. Aim forwards. That's going to go a long way. Messi. And he's there to clear it. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, great header! He has done it! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Well, he had a choice to make. He could have gone with his foot, but he got it absolutely right with that diving header. Brilliant.
So the lead now is 2. De Paul. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba played over towards the opposite flank. Oh, can he get onto this? Cuts out the pass. De Paul. Busquets. Out to the right. That has been cut short. De Paul. And it's Messi. Messi. That's very neat. Can he deliver? Oh, what a ball! And a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
They've played it short. Well read, and the danger is averted. Just 5 minutes left. Is onto it in a flash. De Paul. Busquets. Takes a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Herring after the ball here. And the finish! And it's hoisted clear. That's a good ball. He's in a great... Goes to finish! Jordi Alba. Thinks one through. Suarez spread out to the left. And the cross comes in. Tries to get it clear. Chance here to counter. Played into space out wide. Now is this the final assault? Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Busquets. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes? And we're underway. Busquets. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba, showing good feet. So who's he picking out? Suarez, and he shoots! And that's caused a worry or two. Clears it away. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And it's played forward. Aimed forwards. De Paul. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well timed, excellent interception. Busquets. De Paul. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That's really well manoeuvred. Tries to dink it through. Real chance! And that's been won straight back. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. And here's the chance to counter. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. De Paul, Busquets, Luis Suarez, Jordi Alba. Oh, nice touch. Now here's the delivery. And the ball is out of play. Great defending, strong and determined. Jordi Alba. Busquets chooses to go cross-field. Messi going full tilt down the right-hand side. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Tries to get it clear. That has found him in acres of space. And he's well. Can he finish? He's delivered all right. There is the breakthrough. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass. Perfectly delivered.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba forwards and with intent. Does really well to win the ball there. Done delicately. Out of play for a goal kick. Busquets. And he cuts out the supply. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Moved on forwards. First quarter of an hour gone. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Luis Suarez. Shapes to shoot! The Paul. Jordi Alba. De Paul. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gonna beg him.
And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. That's really well manoeuvred. Busquets. Busquets shifted upfield. Luis Suarez into the channel. Oh, it's played into the area. Cleared away. Played towards the other side. Out to the right. Messi. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well read. And the danger is averted. Aim forwards. Suarez played out towards the right wing. And it's Messi. Great run on the overlap here. Oh, sweet feet. There are a few waiting for it. Out towards the flank. Tries a shot! Oh, good delivery, almost a perfect outcome.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Aim forwards. And it's played forward. And back to the keeper they go. Busquets. Busquets forwards and with intent. Oh, great! And the shot! De Paul moved on forwards. Now it's Luis Suarez. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba delivers. Clears it away. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And here's Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That's really well manoeuvred. Chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Jordi Alba. De Paul. Busquets. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba charging forward down that flank. Jordi Alba. And here's De Paul.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, he's bustling through here. It's a great ball. Chance, surely! Keeper has taken decisive action. He's had a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
De Paul. Now it's Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. That's a nicely shaped ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Aim forwards.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And here's Messi. Goes for a shot! Great effort, but no way through. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Driven forward. Tries to get it clear. And that is as far as they're going to go. Moved on forwards. De Paul. And it's played forward. Clearly not happy with that. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Busquets. De Paul. And it's Messi. Luis Suarez. This is quite a run and he's not done yet. Now it's Messi. Messi. And it's pulled back. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a good ball. Moved on forwards. Now it's Messi. Now it's De Paul. Wins the duel this time. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't.
And the shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
And it's played forward. Some good work on the right flank here. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Hit into the middle. That's really well manoeuvred. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Time to deliver. Chance for a shot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. He's onto it in a flash. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Good running, strong and purposeful. And played right into his path. Messi shoots! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Rain starting to fall here. It has been looking that way for a little while. Just too much on that. Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Oh, there's a probing ball. Looking here to chip it through. In comes the corner. And it's been taken short. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And he'll shoot here! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
De Paul, Busquets, they played cross-field, changing the point of attack. It's a pretty loose pass. Aim forwards. And it's played forward. There will be a throw-in. Messi. De Paul. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Played down the flank. that's nice. Can he deliver? And here's the pull. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be...
Oh, they could be caught out here. De Paul. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. That has been cut short. And back to the goalkeeper. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Aim forwards. Takes a shot! Oh, nearly. And it's played forward. Busquets. Long ball looking to counter. De Paul moved on forwards. Over to the left. Ball is over the line. Cross goes in there. Clears it away. Moved on forwards. Aim forwards. And it's lofted through here. And that pass just didn't quite work. He is just caressing the ball. Shooting chance! Luis Suarez, now it's De Paul. He's found a way through. Messi, and he's gone backward here.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's really well manoeuvred. It's an inviting looking ball, that. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Jordi Alba. Busquets. Back into the middle. Busquets. Lobbed in behind. No luck with that dink over the top. And it's played forward. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Moved on forwards. And it's Jordi Alba, aimed in towards the centre. And it's hoisted clear. Jordi Alba, backward it goes. Defending of the desperate variety. De Paul gets into some space. And that's been repelled. And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez! He's trying his best to keep it in play here.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
That's a lovely, neat pass. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. De Paul shifted upfield. And here's Suarez. That's really well manoeuvred. Lofted upfield. Jordi Alba. Aim forwards. Busquets. Jordi Alba. He's got away. It's a threatening ball. And a chance! Luis Suarez. Messi. And it's Luis Suarez. Busquets. And here's the Paul. De Paul, oh, good spread. A header! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
You could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Busquets is the guilty party there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Messi gently done. Out to the right. Calmly anticipates. De Paul. Now it's Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Jordi Alba makes the interception. Busquets. Moved on forwards. Messi chasing after it. That's really well manoeuvred. Messi. Luis Suarez. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Out to the left it goes. And here's the pull. There's the shot! Should have put that one away. Jordi Alba aim forwards. De Paul played out to the left flank. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's played forward. Nice interception, well timed. Jordi Alba shifted upfield. De Paul played with finesse. Played into space out wide. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Moved on forwards. Played out to the right. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Decent chance! Gets good distance on it. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's played forward. Luis Suarez. Out to the right. Now it's Messi. And that's aimed into the middle. Tries to get it clear.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because...
Big chance! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. A momentary lapse exploited with glee. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Does really well to win the ball there. Jordi Alba. De Paul. That's really well manoeuvred. Thinks one through. That's good vision. And the keeper has it. And there goes the final whistle. Well, this is a side which is purring. And we're underway. De Paul. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. De Paul. Busquets. Aim forwards. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Time to deliver. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Busquets gets it away. Crosses it in here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now this could be a chance. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. De Paul. Busquets. Luis Suarez. Suarez stood his ground. Great chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Suarez probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Driven forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. De Paul. And it's Luis Suarez. Messi. Messi. And here's takes a shot! He scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Well, here is the rate we were told to expect. That's really well manoeuvred. Luis Suarez. Moved on forwards. And it's lofted for chance! Oh, that is rather wayward. Purring through the gears. This time, surely! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're up in the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Out to the left it goes. And it's Jordi Alba. Can he latch on to this? Well timed, excellent interception. Jordi Alba is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Turns and goes back. And the finish! Plenty to enjoy about the build-up there, not so much the finish.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
Suarez played out to the left flank. Jordi Alba, and that's aimed into the middle. Tries to get it clear. Busquets. Spread out to the left. Over to the left. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And it's played forward. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Aim forwards. De De Paul given the lift of his goal. And here's Suarez. That has been cut short. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Thinks one through. Can he get onto this? Oh, it's just a little long. De Paul. Moved on forwards. De Paul. Busquets. Busquets. Brilliantly cut out. Great ball if he can get there. And it's made its way to him. Plays it in low. Gets it away. That's really well manoeuvred. And he thumps it clear. Lovely bit of skill. Now it's Luis Suarez. Out to the left it goes. De Paul. Busquets. Now it's Luis Suarez. Suarez played out to the left flank. And he's there to clear it. Well, they could break here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Clipped into space. And a chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
And it's Messi. And here's Suarez. Tries a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That has been knocked clear. Aim forwards. Now, what about a counter-attack? And that's been won straight back. De Paul. Messi. Very nicely done. So who's he picking out? Can he finish? The message is clear. None shall pass. And here's Messi. .30 gone. And here's Messi. Messi header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And the keeper has it.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Busquets. De Paul. Moved on forwards. Cuts out the pass. And it's played forward. Shot a goal! And that has skinned the post.
He overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
And it's Luis Suarez into the channel. Oh, red, nice interception. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. That's really well manoeuvred. Jordi Alba. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Busquets. Jordi Alba. Nice control. Moved on forwards. Now that's well seen too. De Paul. And it's played forward. That's good play. And he's heaved it away. Jordi Alba. And here's Suarez. And the counter is on. And he's onside. Five minutes till the break. Busquets, head over towards the opposite flank. And it's Messi. Luis Suarez. And here's the De Paul! Aim forwards. Spread out to the left. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Played back into the middle, tries a measured ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. De Paul, gently done. In by gets his head on it! No, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Calmly anticipates. Busquets. Messi. De Paul. Busquets. Luis Suarez. Played back in. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. De Paul. Real chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Busquets, out to the right. Messi chasing after it. And it's Messi. Oh, played through for the wide man. Messi puts too much behind that. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a nicely weighted pass. And it's played forward. De Paul. Moved on forwards. Messi. And they've got a throw. Oh, there's a probing ball. And they win it back again. De Paul. That's a lovely, neat pass. Played with finesse. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's Messi. Busquets. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And it's been taken short. It's going to be another corner, I think. Clears it away. Chooses to go back. And here's the Paul. And here's Jordi Alba. Succumbs to the pressure. And here's the chance to counter. Still just a single goal between the sides. Now who's going to be first to this? Steaming on goalwards. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Busquets, aim forwards. That's an imaginative pass. That's really well manoeuvred. Luis Suarez. And he cuts out the supply. And it's played forward. And he's there to clear it. Messi. And it's Messi. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, looking to break at pace. Tries a deft little ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he goes cross-field. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And here's Messi. Looking for a decent ball in. Aimed in towards the centre. Clears it away. That's a cute ball. Messi. Searching pass he's played there. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Busquets. Out to the left it goes. Over to the left. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gets good distance on it. It's a throw-in. And here's Messi. And it's Luis Suarez. And here's Messi. Busquets. Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's really well manoeuvred. So what can they make of this? And he's picked out the run.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. De Paul. Busquets. Looks to the other side. Nice physical challenge. Aim forwards. Cuts out the pass. Luis Suarez. Now it's De Paul. De Paul played out towards the right wing. And he's shapes to shoot! Cleared away. Now it's Messi. And that has been cleared. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Tries to dink it. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
De Paul. Busquets. Moved on forwards. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now then, the ball's come loose. Busquets herring after the ball here. And reclaimed it in a trice. That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Aim forwards. Messi chasing after it. Well timed, excellent interception.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Crosses it in. Oh, smashing header! Should have equalised.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Goes for a shot!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That has been knocked clear. And it's Luis Suarez. Now that's well seen too. One 0 as we head towards the end. Plays it through. Played into the middle. Jordi Alba gently done.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Whistle's gone, that's foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Tries to get it clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez!
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
And it's played forward. I think we're just about done here. Now it's Luis Suarez. Suarez tries to thread one through. Now that's a fine challenge.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Luis Suarez. De Paul. Oh, that's nice. And here's Jordi Alba. That's very neat. Decent chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Keeper's got good distance on that. Over to the left. Wins the duel this time. And time is up. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly. So it's away we go then. Busquets. Luis Suarez. De Paul. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Busquets. Aim forwards. Nice looking ball. Clearly not happy with that. There's a probing ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Played out to the right. Oh, sweet feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. Crossed into the middle. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Decent chance! Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Well, there wasn't much else on there, so why not have a crack? So nearly paid off too.
Moved on forwards. De Paul wins the duel this time. Oh, good spread. Messi. Luis Suarez. De Paul. De Paul! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
That's a lovely, neat pass. This might... And the shot! It's in! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
De Paul. And here's Messi. Chance to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Cuts out the pass. Messi has a look inside the box. And it's Luis Suarez out to the right. Oh, he's found support out wide. That has been knocked clear.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Aimed in towards the centre. And he's there to clear it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's going to be disappointed with that. Spread out to the left. Out to the left it goes. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off. That's really well manoeuvred. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Quality ball. Busquets looks to the other side. Messi. De Paul. And that was very necessary. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. It's a mighty effort! And it's played forward, aimed forwards. Lovely bit of skill. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Delivered it. Real chance! Sticks it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composed.
Great chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Rain starting to fall here. It has been looking that way for a little while. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Played down the flank, played into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Messi clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Herring after the ball here. Into the channel. Jordi Alba. Tries to get it clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Luis Suarez. De Paul. And he goes cross-field. Cross goes in there. That is clearly overhit. Oh, red, nice interception. Moved on forwards. And back to the keeper they go. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's made forward. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Messi. And it's Luis Suarez. Messi. That had too much on it. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Busquets. De Paul. Oh, good spread. Played back in. De Paul! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, can he get onto this? Interception, his positioning was spot on. Busquets. De Paul. And it's Messi. That has found him in acres of space. Cross deflected behind for a corner. They've played it short. Jordi Alba. Clears it away. And it's Luis Suarez! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Hoisted it. Oh, smashing header. Oh, it's fallen loose again. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Messi's cross. Luis Suarez. Back in once more. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Swings in across. Tries to get it clear. Have it back. And can go again. Drives it in. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Busquets, aim forwards. Jordi Alba. Moved on forwards. Now it's Luis Suarez. Over to the left. And that's aimed into the middle. And they can counter here. And that's been won straight back. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Luis Suarez. Spread out to the left. Chooses to go back. Chance! Lofted upfield. Do have a chance to counter here. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. That's very neat. he goes! And it's come back out to him. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half. So we're just settling back into this second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Has a look and plays it forward. Tries to get it clear.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Aim forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Played towards the other side. Messi. De Paul. Messi. That is lovely. So who's he picking out? And here's De Paul. De Paul! Calmly anticipates. Nicely intercepted. Now that's well seen too. Busquets. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's a throw-in. Luis Suarez. Chance for a shot! It's in! And they are right back within touch! So is this the start of a comeback? And it's played forward. Nice interception, well timed. Busquets. That's really well manoeuvred. Can he finish? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
De Paul. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He is through here. Oh, look at the space here. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. That's an excellent interception. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And it's Messi. No way through, so back it comes. Turns and goes back. Now here's the delivery. Aim forwards.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
Busquets. Jordi Alba. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Now it's Messi. Time to deliver. And he's there to clear it. And reclaimed it in a trice. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And here's Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Done delicately. That has been knocked clear. De Paul. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Luis Suarez does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Luis Suarez. Suarez played out to the left flank. Jordi Alba delivers. Defending of the desperate variety. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
That's a throw. And here's Suarez. Messi. Messi! It's anyone's ball now. Aim forwards. And the counter is on. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's found a way through. And he shoots! A real chance! And that's been won straight back. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, nice touch. Busquets did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Luis Suarez. Now it's Messi. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, I thought the keeper did well to retrieve that. They work all week on that sort of situation, and he reacted very well then.
He's shifting through the gears here. And here's Suarez. Oh, it's a great... Can he finish? Oh, no question, that's a foul. It's hit the crossbar. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. De Paul has created one goal already. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That's really well manoeuvred. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Luis Suarez. He's away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Messi. De Paul. Hit into the middle. And he's there to clear it. And claimed it back swiftly. Chance! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, you really expect him to hit the target from there.
De Paul.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Gets a foot in here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Picks it up out wide. Oh, what a climb! And that could have brought them level. He's onto it in a flash. Messi wins the duel this time.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Time, excellent interception.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
De Paul. Stays intact, just. Cleared away. It is now or never. Time is against them. Now it's crossed into the middle. Now that's a fine challenge. Gets good distance on it. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Busquets. And here's Jordi Alba. Climbs up big! Couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Caresses it through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Busquets. De Paul.
There's only one word for this. It's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Messi in acres of space out wide. Could have here their final chance. That's really well cleared. Played out to the right, showing good feet. One good cross, maybe the last chance. Gets it away. Pinged towards the front line. That has been cut short. De Paul. And that will be the final act. Well, this was a game they could so easily... So it's down to business here. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I...
Climbs up big! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Suarez is offering a right smile there.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
There's a probing ball, and that's put paid to a promising move. Foot in. De Paul. Messi. Busquets. De Paul. De Paul chooses to go cross-field. That's a lovely, neat pass. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Here's Suarez. Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Nice physical challenge. Aimed in towards the centre. He is just caressing the ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Crosses it in here. And that has been cleared. The pull forwards and with intent. And it's Luis Suarez. Out to the left it goes. Muscular approach does pay off here. Aim forwards. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. And here's Messi. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. That is a brilliant interception. It's just beyond his reach. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Busquets. Jordi Alba. That's tidy. It's run loose here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, this looks sharp. Now that's well seen too. Have it back and can go again. Messi is onto it in a flash. Busquets. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Showing good feet. Time to deliver. Messi, oh, good spread. De Paul, can he finish? He can get that clear. There are a few waiting for it. Messi, and that's aimed into the middle. Moved on forwards. He's got... and he shoots! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Luis Suarez. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. De Paul, out to the right. De Paul. Can he deliver? Oh, sweet feet. And he's there to clear it.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
De Paul. Busquets looks to the other side. That's a cute ball. And that has been cleared. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Oh, nice touch. That looks up he goes! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Lofted upfield. Jordi Alba played over towards the opposite flank. Messi. He's cut it out. Now, what about a counter-attack? Has a look and plays it forward. De Paul. Played out to the right. That's good play. De Paul played out towards the right wing. So who's he picking out? Oh, that's nice. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Brilliantly cut out. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's played forward. Busquets. Jordi Alba. Crossed into the box. That has been knocked clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Clipped into space. And that pass just didn't quite work. Busquets. De Paul, over to the left, cuts out the pass. It's a quick ball upfield, oh, nicely intercepted. Still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Busquets. And here's Suarez. Aim forwards. Goes for a shot! De Paul. Busquets. De Paul. Luis Suarez. Busquets. Moved on forwards. And the pass is intercepted. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And it's played forward. Busquets, forwards and with intent, herring after the ball here. Strong running down that left flank. And here's